One of my most viewed videos on my channel is the little and cute Santa Claus cake topper. But this year I wanted to make something a little bit different, and I thought, why not to make a cake instead? So let's have a look how to make it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to build my cake, and to do so I already baked 3 cakes, and then I put them one on top of the other, and I fill them with delicious chocolate ganache, which is in this moment of the year my favorite cream. Then I put it in the fridge before sculpting it, and then I've cut it all around to make the bust of our Santa Claus. Then I put a bow all around it to make the part of the belt, and then I've cut it all around it. But at this point I realized that top body of Santa was too long, so I cut it a little bit. And then I've crumb coated the whole cake still with my leftover chocolate ganache. But because it was a little bit harder, put it into the microwave, and I think I left it there a little bit too long, and that's why you see that it is maybe just a tiny bit too liquid, but it was still fine with it. Then I rolled some fondant, and with the help of a handle brush, I've made the part of the bottom front of the skirt. So then I've measured the cake to make sure that I can roll enough red fondant. And then I wrapped it all around the cake. But before, I forgot that I need to cut out my long cocktail stick and then insert them back into the cake. So now I can wrap the cake, leaving the front, especially the bottom one, because we want to see the gray fondant that I already made. And then I'm going to cut the fondant just a little bit later, because I'm scared that if I cut too much, it could be too much, and then I have to start it all over again. So oh, I'm sorry, here I can't see very well. It was out of focus and I didn't realize. Sometimes I get so much concentrated and I forget to check the camera. Anyhow, I've then rolled a very long piece of white sausage, which is our fur, and then I put it all around it from the bottom and back to the top as well. And with the help of some scissors, I've made that fur effect that Santa dress has. Then I rolled some black fondant, made a long strip, and then I put it all around Santa's waist to make the belt. Then I needed to make a nice buckle, and to do so I've used some yellow fondant. I think I cut it as a rectangle or a square. It's more rectangle, yes, and then I cut another rectangle on the inside. and I put a little bit of fondant on the left, which I've painted with the edible gold painting that I really love. Then to make the arms, I've made 2 long teardrops, and on the bigger side I've made a hole so that I can insert the gloves afterwards. And to make the gloves, you first start with a normal piece of fondant, which you press at the top, then you cut out a triangle and making it little bit more round, the part of the thumb, and the same the part of the fingers. And again, all around the bottom of the arm, I'm going to add a piece of fur and give that fur effect, which is really nice and lovely. Now let's start making Santa's head, and to do so I've used a very big piece of flesh modeling paste. And if you want to see all the things that I've used to make this cake, you're gonna find all the links on the description box. So at the moment I'm making the nose, and then I made 2 holes to make the nostrils. To make the eyes, the first thing that I always do is first of all drawing them and trying to make them as similar as possible, even though it's not always easy. However, as long as they're not completely different, then you push the fondant on the inside and fill them with some white modeling paste again. To make the irises, first of all I used a show which are perfectly round, and then I've painted them with some gel paste, blue gel paste all around it, and then on the inside with some lighter blue gel paste. For the pupils instead I've added a dot of flat black fondant, and because Santa is a bit old, I've added some more fondant at the bottom and at the top of the eye. Also, he has a really nice big cheeks, and to do so I've added 2 pieces of balls on each side, and then a smoother, because obviously you don't want to leave it like this. So I was gonna say that I smooth them with a little bit of butter, which is gonna help us to make the fondant a little bit nicer. To make the eyebrows, I've used just 2 strips, small strips of white fondant, and instead now I'm move on making the mustaches. So I've started making a cylinder, then I've thinned each side of the cylinder, and to make it smaller in the center I've used a small brush, but using only the part of the handle round the end of the mustaches, and then I gave it that nice hair effect using the leaf shaper. Now we need still to make the bird, and starting from a triangle shape, and then I've made a little bit long on each side, because what I want to do is actually to cover the part of the face as well, not only the bottom one but even on each side as well. So then again I draw very nicely some curved lines all over it. And then I put it onto the head like this. But at this point I thought that this beard was actually too long, so I've cut it a little bit, and then I've actually put it on the inside like this to so that it could look a little bit thicker as well. But before putting the head onto the cake, we need to insert a cocktail stick, and here it is. The last part that we have to do is to make the hat. So I've rolled some red fondant, of course, and then I've cut it as a triangle shape, and then I put it onto the head. However, it was still too much, so I've cut the extra one, bend the end part, add the fur all around it, and as usual, and the ball at the end of the hat. And then again I've added the fur effect, not only on the hat but also on the pompon as well, which is always look really nice. Then the last thing that I did was to add the little gnomes that I've made a few weeks ago. So if you want to have a look at them, I'm gonna put them in the description box as well. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're going to love this video too. And as usual, be creative and have fun. See you next week. Bye bye.